धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरतिशे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालयै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमः। भक्त्या विहीना पराधलक्ष्मी क्षिप्तास्य कामादितरं मध्ये कृपामयीं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणम्। Yeah, they have come all. Oh, you should come here. You should come here. Govind Bhagat Prabhu should be here. Yeah, sit down. They should. Today is Hera Pancami. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was first year in Rath festival, Carnival festival, he wanted to hear the melody of Hera Pancami. Hera Pancami, the meaning of Hera Pancami, that on the 5th day of Kart festival, Lakshmi becomes so worried that where has gone my husband? He told that quickly I will return. I am going to what?
For a change.
For a change for some day. And he went and he never returned. And it is now 5th day. She could not tolerate. So she became very angry. Very, very angry. And he ordered his all associates that you should take your weapons like enemy. And he was himself like commander-in-chief. And he attacked on his husband. Where has he gone? She wanted to attack. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, with his associates, in the very morning, he went to Sundarachal in Gundicha Mandir margin. And he took darshan of Jagannath, Baladeva and Subhadra with his associates. When he used to go to Jagannath temple, whether in Jagannath temple or anywhere, he used to see Krishna, Jagannath, as Brajendanandan Shyam Sundar, peacock feather on his head, float in his hands, very beautiful Kamal Nayan. Kamal Nayan means?
Lotus like
And with all these symptoms, he used, and you can see in Vraja, in Vrindavana, with gopis. He never saw Baladeva is there, Subhadra is there, and Sudarshan is there. Because in Vrindavana, no Sudarshan needed. Never. Never he used. And he never prayed to Baladeva in temple and to Subhadra. In Kart festival, when he used to see Baladeva and Subhadra, then he used to do. Other not with to Jagannath. Very wonderful this thing. So he came from Sundarachal, Vrindavana to Jagannath temple. And there, in evening, Lakshmi Devi, with her all associates, decorated with so many golden jewels and ornaments, very beautiful, precious clothes, garments, with so much affluence. They were decorated. Before one day, Kashi Mishra, the guru of Prataparudra, he told to Prataparudra, and he advised that bring all the golden and jewels, ornaments, and you should give it to Lakshmi Devi. All opulence, so many jewels. And you should decorate Lakshmi Devi. And make it so beautiful, this also Lakshmi, Hera Pancami, that all will be wondered. As they have never seen like this. Because Caitanya Mahaprabhu wants to see and to test all these melody. Mellow. Yes, mellow. Then Lakshmi Devi was decorated with golden and jewels, ornaments and so many things. And then in the gate of Singhadwar, on the gate of Jagannath temple, Kashi Mishra gave a very beautiful seat to Mahaprabhu and his associates, Srivas Pandita, Svarupa Damodara Srivasa, and all were there. And then, quickly, Lakshmi came there with her all associates in affluent manner, and as if she is going to attack Jagannath. So first he attacked them, and she imprisoned them all. She tightened all the associates of Mahaprabhu, Sikhi Maiti, Vakreshwar Pandit, and all Mahaprabhu associates, and they binded like prisoners, and they began to beat with a feet of cloths. They were punishing all. Oh, you should pay. That you are like guilty. You have taken my husband, and where you have kept, you should just now bring, otherwise I will punish you and take what? Donation. Fines. Like fines. And thus they imprisoned whole associates of Mahaprabhu. And seeing this, Caitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy. So happy. And he was tested, mellow of all these things. Svarupa Damodara telling that Mahaprabhu told that I have heard that Satyabhama used to have some man, and he used to give up his all ornaments and be in a separate room, dark room, and Meye basan, dirty cloths he used to take, taking all golden ornaments, and weeping, and by these nails doing like, and weeping and weeping. But this, I see this Lakshmi, another kind of man. It seems that he has invaded with so many army soldiers, being like a commander-in-chief, and he is going to attack anyone. I've never seen like this, never heard in any books as Lakshmi is doing. Then Svarupa Damodara replied, there are so many kinds of man, but there is so much a difference in Vrindavana and where? Dwarka, so much difference. Mahaprabhu is speaking. He is asking to Svarupa Damodara, यद्यपि जगन्नाथ करें द्वारका विहार सहज प्रकट करे परम उदार. 14th परिच्छेद 117 pair 117.
Although Lord Jagannath enjoys his pastimes at Dwarka Dham and naturally manifests sublime liberality there, still, once a year, he becomes unlimitedly eager to see Vrindavan.
Why? Knowingly he has left Vrindavan. Why? To please gopis, to pacify gopi. It is told that he left Vrindavan and came to Mathura and Dwarka, because he cannot give up their devotees of Vrindavan, Mathura and Dwarka or anywhere. He must support them, nourish them. Also, if Jarasandha will attack, there is no fort in Vrindavan. And then Vrindavan will be ruined. So Krishna is not going there. Understand? If Krishna will go there and Kans will know, Jarasandha will know that he really is not son of Vasudeva Devaki. He is son of? Then he will attack. Where? In Vrindavana. And Nand Baba, being a cowherd, he is not warrior or soldier, or in Vrindavan, no soldier like that. So, he will ruin all Vrindavan, and he will may imprison Jashoda and Nand Baba like Vasudeva Devaki, and thus Vrindavan will be. This is reason, but external. Also, Krishna is told, or a man can tell, he should go sometime and quickly return. Sometimes he may go. What harm? There is so many harms. All will know that there are so many friends there. So that should be attacked and that should be finished. So Krishna is not going there also. But it may be that if he can take whole Mathura, Puri, with all his associates, and in a minute In the night he took all in Dwarka. And he made so many royal palaces there. For all each, not only king, all associate. For Akrur, Uddhav, Vasudeva, Devaki, and there are so many thousands of millions of Mathura Vashi. In a one night, they saw that from Mathura they are sleeping in Dwarka. They are sleeping. They were sleeping in there, Mathura. But in night they saw that they are in morning when they go. Very wonderful. So Krishna can do anything he likes. He can take his all associates of Vrindavan, Radhika, Lalita, Vishakha, all Sakhis, all friends, Sridham, Dham, Vasudham, Stok, Krishna, Lavanga, Arjuna. He can take his mother, father, Vasudeva, Nand Baba and all. He can take all the vrajavasis there. What harm? Any harm? If Krishna does like this, what harm? Can you tell? What? In a night he can take all vrajavasis. Any harm? No harm, I think. Any harm? If all Mathuravasi can be there, they can also be here. What harm? Huh? What Ras Vichar? What Ras Vichar? Can you tell?
Because
Can you? Something. What?
the Brijvasis, if they go to Dwarka, then how the gopis they'll meet with Krishna at night.
Oh, they can meet always? What harm if they are meeting? Any harm?
Yeah, so much
What?
because
What?
Krishna is there with his queens in
Huh?
Dwarka. He's there with his queens.
Oh, queen are queen and they are Sakhis are Sakhi. What harm?
So much harm.
In Dwarka, all the queens are so much decorated with jewels, and all the gopis they are simple village girls. They will feel like so much out of place.
How Govardhan and Sevapani will go to
How Vrinda will go there? Will Govardhan will go there?
He can do anything.
This is a very confidential. Then there will be quarrel among Madhurya Bhav and opulence. As well. Krishna, what he will tell? That I am son of Vasudeva or Devaki or Nanda and Yashoda. What he will tell? Very difficult for Krishna.
contradiction of mellow.
Contradiction. Will he take flute? Will he take feathercocks there? And we will go to his friends love cow herding in Govardhan, in Dwarka. Will he go? Can he tell that I am son of Nand Baba and Jashoda? Can he tell? So opulence and Madhurya, they cannot live together. They cannot. By that, what? Constitutional nature. If you will realize all these things, be Madhyamadhikari even, really, then you can be one pointed to Brajendra Nandan, otherwise not. Understand what I told? If you will be in Madhyamadhikari, really, and you will hear all these things in good association, and you will realize what is opulence and what is
Sweetness.
Madhurya Bhav of Vrindavan. Vrindavan cannot come to Dwarka, and Dwarka cannot go there. Never. It is quite opposite. And this is called Rasa. Yeah, Rasa, Bhasha, not Rasa Dushta. What is the Rasa Dushta?
Overlapping of melody.
Eh?
Overlapping of melody.
Yes. So first you should know what are these things. You should know what is opulence and what is Rasa, which are of Madhurya. In Dwarka, always opulence. All know that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, sometimes being four-handed. And he can do anything. He can make any dead person again alive, like he did. But in Vrindavan, opulence means to think that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. No death, no birth. But in Vrindavan, what? Always Madhur Bhava. What? He has taken birth from the womb of Ma Yashoda. He is quite ignorant. He cannot turn over without the help of mother. Always hungry. Sometimes he became angry. Hungry and angry both. Anger both. If he is hungry, he may steal butter here and there. He can tell lie. Mother, when I have taken, when I have stolen away. I never steal away. When I took, I never. Oh, in very morning, you used to send me for cow herding in very morning. And with my friends, I used to go whole day long, running here and there with cows. And in the evening, at the time of night, I returned back from cow herding. And then I become so tired. And then taking something, and then I sleep. When I've taken this butter, I've never done. And begins to weep. When Mother Yashoda tells, oh, you have. Certainly you have taken. You have stolen away. Butter. Krishna told that, Mother, weeping, Mother, I'm not perhaps your son. That is how you are telling and giving allegation to me that I have stolen away this butter. That is why. Then I should go away anywhere else. Then Yashoda Ma began to weep and her heart melted. Then he took Krishna in her lap and she told that, oh, never you should. You have never stolen away. I know, never. But Krishna told, I have done, Mother. I have done. And then both were weeping. So this is Madhurya mood. She was treating Krishna with murder, you know. If she knew that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, how can she hit it? But one thing you should mark and know. Whether there is opulence or not opulence. No, it may be opulence. But the pastimes of Krishna, like Naravat,
Human life.
like human boy, always. His pastimes should not cross. Like Putana came and he took up Krishna, my boy, my dear boy, and took and he wanted to give him poison. Krishna closed his eye as if he was fearing to see this. And he did nothing. He shocked milk, but if she does what he can do. He never show any big form or anything. Like child, like doing this, like a boy of only 3 days only, but she was killed. So this is like what? Human life. This was very high class of opulence. A Tamil like Putana. Once when Kans was conquering whole world, and he went to Putana, and there was a very big war, fighting. And Putana defeated. He was going to defeat this Kans. But Kans was very knowing politics. He told her, now I'm accepting you like my sister. You are my sister. And you can help me, I will help you. That's this Sandhi becomes. Sandhi means?
Alliance.
Compromise. And then quickly he met. So she was very, very strong, powerful. To kill a demon like Putana, it was very, very hard. Even Kans could not defeat her. This is opulence. Krishna took up Giriraj Govardhan. It was not an easy task. Don't close your eyes, please.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes and be seated like this. So, what I was telling? Govardhan, he took Govardhan in his, and for 7 days, like elephant has taken any lotus flower on her. But it is hard. A man cannot do. But Krishna, how did? He was smiling, sometimes taking his flute there, in dancing mood, 3-folded. And all the cowherds boy, they took their sticks. Oh, you should not go down. So all were thinking that the boys had. And also, Nand Maharaj was very high class of Narayan devotee. He prayed Narayan. Oh Narayan, this mountain should not fall down. And what to gopis? The power of Krishna himself, Radhika. He did like this. And he took whole Govardhan. If you are coming, you will be finished at once. You will burn to ashes. You should be there on my vision. Krishna was not doing anything. He has done, and like that he was doing. So this was very great affluence. But he never became so big, shape, form, and nothing. 400, nothing. So, whether there is opulence or not opulence, or like a human life, then it is called Madhurya. That is why Krishna is friend of all the gopis. He is beloved to all the gopis. He is son of all elder gopis. Like this. In Dwarka it cannot be. It is absurd. There is only opulence. Sometimes Krishna may take form of 4 handles and big form. So, this Mathura, Vrindavan mood cannot come here. He is bound to tell there that I am son of Vasudeva and Devi. Bound. And I am Kshatriya. But in Vrindavan, what? I am Gop. How Krishna will reconcile if all the gopis and gops comes to Dwarka? And that is against Rasa Vichar. So Vrindavan will never come, and he cannot take float and feather box, three-folded, very beautiful, like Manmath, he cannot be there. He cannot do any ras. If he is doing ras with gopis there on the bank of ocean, they are in Goa, then what all his queens will think?
They laugh.
So it cannot be there. So Vrindavan and gopis never will come. Krishna may come in his other form, and that form is called manifestation. Vasudev come. But Krishna cannot give up Vrindavan. Vrajendranandan Shyam Sundar. He cannot. For a moment, he never gives up Vrindavan. Vrindavanam Paritajya. So here, Vrindavan and all gopi cannot come. That is his question. He is telling, Yadyapi Jagannath kare Dwarka Vihar. Jagannath, being in Mathurapuri is like Dwarka. And he is with his queens. Bimla Devi, like Satyabhama, Rukmini and all others. And he is with Baladeva and Subhadra. Sahaj prakat kare paramudar tathapi basare. But whole year he lives in Vrindavan. But in a year, he wants to go to Vrindavan. And he goes very trickily. Very trickily. It has been written in Purans, and Jiva Goswami, Srila Rupa Goswami has quoted this thing, that in his last days, Krishna, he came from Dwarka and he defeated and killed Dantabakra, and he went to Gokul and he made all the vrajavasis. He embraced them all. And he was weeping bitterly for. And then he was playing with all the gopis and gops. And after some days, he took all his associates of Vrindavan, Nanda Baba, Vasudeva, Nanda Baba, Jashoda, all the mothers, all the Sakhis, all the Sakhas, and also his Vrindavan Bhumi, he took with him, and he went to Golok Vrindavan, there, upper Bengal. And his one form, like Vasudeva Krishna. Again he came, and he went to Dwarka. Very secret things. So, like this, when he came, in a year, once in a year, when? At the time of sun eclipse. Solar eclipse. He came there. So I will describe these things tomorrow. I am coming to my point now here. वृंदावन स्वामी यही उपवनगण तहाँ देखिबारे उत्कंठित है मन. What meaning?
Pointing out the neighboring gardens, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu said, all these gardens exactly resemble Vrindavan. Therefore, Lord Jagannath is very eager to see them again.
बाहिरे हईते करे रथ यात्रा छल सुंदरा चले जाए छाड़ी नीलाचल.
Externally, he gives the excuse that he wants to participate in the Rath Yatra festival. But actually, he wants to leave Jagannath Puri to go to Sundarachal, Gunjicha temple, the replica of Vrindavan.
नाना पुष्पोद्याने तथा खेले रात्रि दिने लक्ष्मी देवी नहीं संगे नहीं लय की कारण.
The Lord enjoys his pastimes day and night in various flower gardens. But why did he not take Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of fortune, with him?
What is the question? What is the question? Mahaprabhu is asking.
He's asking that why in going to the
What is the question?
Why didn't he take Lakshmi Devi with him?
Why? What was the reason? Mahaprabhu is telling. If he is going there to play there, why he is not taking Lakshmi Devi there? If Krishna is going to Vrindavana, he may take his all queens. What all?
Rasadusta.
Rasadusta. He cannot take. So he is asking, and Svarupa is answering. You should try to know all these things. Then you will be at least coming in Madhyamadhika. Only worshipping deities and always observed in that. Not hearing high classes of Harikatha. Always worshipping day and night. You cannot understand all this. Especially in Kali Yuga. Hari Naam is more superior. Hare Naam, Aiva Kevala. Kalau Nasteva Gatiranyata. Anyone can steal away your deities. Then big problem. If you have no money, you cannot worship paraphernalia. You cannot do. But in chanting of Harinam, nothing is. A day will come when all will chant and come in this process. It is nearer to Dwapar, so we are doing so much. And especially for Grihastha Bhakta, it is essential something. But I want that you should not be always in Kanishta Adhikar. Never. Bhakti is like a current. You should develop. Gradually, even you are worshipping, then come in line. You know that Mahaprabhu was worshipping Giriraj. Any devotee sent from Vrindavana, Gunjamala and how he was worshipping? He was bathing Sri Thakurji with his own tears. Keeping sometimes here, sometimes here, sometimes on his eyebrows, sometimes like this. After 7 years or 6 years, he gave it to Raghunath and told to worship. Giving only one kuja of water, one earthen pot, water, and 7 or 8 manjaris. Manjaris with 2 very soft leaves. And not matured tulsi. Very soft tulsi with soft leaves. And this was Raghunath. By what? Thinking then Gunjamala Radhika and himself Giriraj that he is Nandanandan, Rajendranandan Shamsu and serving. So we should try to realize all these things. Being a Madhyamadhikari, Kanishtadhikari cannot. So try to be in Madhyamadhikar with high class of association. Only it can do. Not reading books will not do. Never it can help you. Because lock and key in the hands of high class of devotees. Ja Bhagavat Pada, Vaishnava. They can unlock and you can then realize all these things. So, you know that for Caitanya Mahaprabhu, what is his question? Again you should repeat the question.
If Lord Jagannath is going to Sundarachal, why is he taking with him Lakshmi Devi.
What harm? And then Svarupa Damodara is telling, Suna Prabhu ihar karan. Oh Prabhu, you should hear the reason behind. Vrindavan kidate Lakshmi nahi adhikar. What?
Svarupa Damodara replied, "My dear Lord, please hear the reason for this. Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of fortune, cannot be admitted to the pastimes of Vrindavan. She is not qualified."
She is not qualified. So all the queens there, Satyabhama, Rukmini, all there. There are 8 prominent and others were 60,100. And these 8 special. But any one of them are not qualified. Not qualified to go in Vrindavan. To be like, they will have to come in the womb of gopis. And if they are married to any gop, and they will be a like Parakiya, like all the gopis. And they will give up their husbands and everything. And if they are in the guidance of gopis, then they can serve Krishna. Then they can be in Vrindavan, otherwise no. We know that even Lakshmi Devi, he did so much hard austerities in Belban, but he could not go in Vrindavan or crossing river Jamuna. He never saw that how Rasa is going on. He wanted to see Rasa, but she cannot. Because Jogmaya told her that you can see. Jogmaya, more than Lakshmi. She can control all. So she is telling that you are chaste lady, Brahmin, married to Narayan. Can you give up your husband? And can you marry again to anyone with any gop? Oh, how can I do? I cannot do. Then you cannot go to Vrindavan. You are unqualified. Can you make cow dung?
Patties.
Oh, I cannot do. I don't know. Can you milk cows? I've never. Then you cannot. First you should come in the gopi home, then be with gopis, and then try to follow gopis, and you will have to marry any gop, like Durmukh, like Durmada, like Abhimanyu, like Govardhan, Malla, and others. And then, giving up all, you can go to Krishna. You can make Krishna your beloved. This is only process. Otherwise, no process at all. You can. So Lakshmi is unfit for this. Vrindavan Leela, Krishna Sahai Gopigan, Gopigan Bina Krishna Harite Nariman.
In the pastimes of Vrindavan, the only assistants are the gopis. But for the gopis, no one can attract the mind of Krishna.
Oh, why is it? Svarupa Damodara is telling. He's telling something lie. Gops are there also, but why he is not telling the name of gops? Only he is telling. Why he is telling? Understand my question? What I told.
Why is he saying that only the gopis can steal away Krishna's mind? Why not the gopas? Because they're also there in Vrindavan.
Anyone cannot control and steal away the heart of Krishna. Only who? He has told only for gopis. Napare ham nirvadya sangeetam. He has told himself. He had not told for anyone. He can tell that. Aho bhagyam nand goprajauksam janmitram paramanandam purna brahmashanapam. What is the meaning?
Brahmaji is glorifying the residents of Vrindavan and saying, "Oh, Nanda Maharaj and all the vrajavasis, they are so fortunate, they are so fortunate." Why? Because Purna Brahma, the absolute truth himself, who is eternal and who is the reservoir of all transcendental bliss, that absolute truth has become like their friend, like their family member.
Anyone can say, serve Krishna in go form, in male form. Right? Nand Baba can serve Krishna. Gargacharya, like a guru, Bhaguri, Shandilya, they can come to Krishna and they will give blessings to Krishna, no harm. Others may come, like Siddham, Subal, Madhumangal, all can come. Baladeva Prabhu can serve Krishna. But any male form cannot serve Srimati Radhika. And especially when Krishna is with gopis, with Radhika, any male cannot go there. Some friends like Subal Sakha, Madhumangal, Kokil Bhringa, a high class of having some mood of Mahabhav, Narmasakha. They can go up to some distance, but not there. They can help something help, but not they will be in Kunja, where Radhika and Gopis are all. But all Gopi can be there, no harm. So any male cannot go. So here, especially for Gopis, he has told that except Gopis, anyone cannot go there. Even Lakshmi, anyone, even Mother Jashoda cannot go there. He knows everything, but he cannot. Or only Mother, he knows, but she cannot go there. She will be very far away, and she will pose that I don't know anything. She may say, sometime in morning. But he will say that, oh, all the boys, naughty boys, playing Krishna and they have ascribed like this. So, he is telling, Gopi Gan Bina Krishner Harite Nareman. Anyone cannot take the mind of Krishna and her. Only Gopi. So, if you want to serve him, come in the process of Rupa and Raghunath. You should hear. You should learn all these things in the Rupa Shiksha, Sanatan Shiksha, especially in Raya Ramananda and Sambha. And more than that here. It is very clear everything. Whole, the essence of the Shiksha of Rupa Gosvami that he gave to Rupa in Prayag. And what he has collected in Ujjval, essence of everything is here. But anyone cannot taste, eat, as if a very sweet honey is in bottle and cork is tightened so much. Bees can go and fly around the bottle. And they can
lick the
glass, but not they can.
No taste.
So if you will be like that, and that seed will be given here, and properly it will be in the line of Rupa and Raghunath. This is our object. Then you can realize something. Otherwise, chanting and remembering like nine
types of devotional service.
Devotional service. It will take to Vaikuntha, but not in Vrindavana. If you are not following only one gopis, if you are serving Jagannath in that mood, what mood? Like Dwarka persons. You can be there. But now you should not be disturbed. You should be first Madhyamadikari. Otherwise you will give up the worship of Baladev, Jagannath and Subhadra and Gaur Nityananda you will give up. Don't do in hurry. Don't be upset. Try to know all these things first and be Madhyamadikari. Then one pointed to Krishna. You cannot be this time, at this stage, one pointed. Never you can be. But in association of hearing, oh, you can come this way. That quickly you will realize what is helpful and what is not helpful. Now you cannot decide all these things. What? First we should know all these things. What is bhava? Bhav Mayi, Bhav Sambandhi, Bhavanukul, Bhav Pratikul, and Bhav Abhiruddha. You should know. But it's a very high class of things. In a day we cannot. But this is our aim and object, you should know. If you are in the line of Mahaprabhu, then not only chanting and remembering, worshipping these, you will have to follow all these things. If you are in the line of Mahaprabhu, we should not try to know all these things. And if you are not like this, then you should join Ramanuj, Madhyacharya, no harm. And you should chant and sing and do kirtan like that, no harm. No harm. But if you are in the line of Mahaprabhu, you should be in the line of Rupa and Raghunath, in these, what he is telling, and try to know and try to follow. Then you will come to Madhyamadhikar, and gradually you should know. Then Prabhu kahe. Then again Mahaprabhu is telling, Jatra chale Krishner gaman. He is pretending. And he is going to Vrindavan, but not telling Lakshmi Devi, his wife, that I am going to Vrindavan. No? My health is not very good. So I want to change my climate and other things as I am going. And strictly, Subhadra or Baladeva sange duijan. And he took with him Subhadra and Baladeva, brother and sister both. गोपी संगे जोत लीला है उपवने निगूढ़ कृष्णेर भाव केहू नहीं जाने. What is the meaning? 125.
The Lord said, using the car festival as an excuse.
Caitanya Mahaprabhu is questioning him. What?
Using the car festival as an excuse, Krishna goes there with Subhadra and Baladeva. All the pastimes with the gopis that take place in those gardens are very confidential ecstasies of Lord Krishna. No one knows them.
What is the meaning? What is the meaning? What is the deep meaning behind? Why he is taking Baladeva and Subhadra? Can you tell Urukam Prabhu? He is taking Subhadra and Baladeva with him. Not Lakshmi. Why he is taking Baladeva and Subhadra?
Because he wants to conceal where he's actually going in the mood which he is.
But he is telling Nigud Krishner bhav kehu nahi jane. What meaning?
That all the pastimes with the gopis that take place in those gardens are very confidential ecstasies of Lord Krishna. No one knows them.
What is the meaning?
Baladeva and Subhadra also wouldn't understand them.
Yes, this is the meaning. Very intelligent. Very good. I am happy. They were where? Oh, with Jashoda Maya. No? They also not knowing where Krishna goes alone in night. Even Jashoda mother don't know. Who know? Only know Jog Maya, Purnima, Vrinda, Dhanishta, Kundalata. Sometimes Subal, like Madhumangal. Even Subal and Madhumangal, they know, but they don't go there. So only Nigud Bhav Krishna, Kehu nahi jane. Even Baldev and Subhadra, not knowing all these things, so for what purpose he has come and he has brought me. Only Krishna knows. But he has only brought Baladeva and Subhadra. That Lakshmi Devi should not doubt. Where he has gone? Whether he has fled for run away to Vrindavan or where? So if Baladev and Subhadra is there, again they will quickly tell Krishna that we should now return to Dwarka. But even they don't know. In night, where he goes away? Here in, where? Sometimes in Banshivat, sometimes in Shiva Kunja, sometimes in Radha Kunda, in daytime also. He goes there and meets gopis, alone with all gopis. Playing what? On swims, sometimes pasha, gambling. And gopis used to defeat him, sometimes taking his float forcibly. And like this. Sometimes playing in Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, giving water to each other. In so many ways. Yeah. But Baladev Prabhu don't know where Krishna is playing with gopis. Then गोपी संगे जत कृष्ण लीला है उपवने निगुड़ कृष्णेर भाव केहू नहीं जाने अतएव कृष्ण प्राकट्य नहीं कुछ दोष तबे केनो लक्ष्मी देवी करे एतो रोष.
Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu is asking the question now. Since there is no fault in Krishna's pastimes, why does the goddess of fortune become angry with him?
Oh, clear it. Can you, Urukam? You? Oh, you should clear.
Krishna's activities with the gopis are pure and spotless. So Lakshmi would really have no reason to be angry because there's no contamination in Krishna's activities. Yet she becomes angry. Why is this?
What is the meaning? Tumi bolo. Deep meaning? Can you tell? Subal Sakha? You know very more than me. I only semblance. And you, he always knows gopis and these pastimes. I can touch a little, but he's dragging, always sinking. Yes. What is the deeper meaning? Can you tell? बोलो तो उटा ठीक बोले नहीं. Not appropriate. What was the deeper meaning? Why Mahaprabhu is telling that अतएव कृष्ण प्राकट्य नहीं कुछ दोष. He is going with Baladev and Subhadra Devi, and they don't know why Krishna has come. So whether he is playing with gopis in Nikunja and here and there, anyone does not know. Who told Lakshmi that he is going to play gopis? Anyone has not told. And especially Baladev, his elder brother is there. He cannot do anything.
Presence of
Elder. And Subhadra, his sister, younger sister. Oh, in that presence he cannot do anything wrong. He cannot meet gopis. Then why this Lakshmi is so much angry? Why Lakshmi? Then Svarupa is telling. Svarup kahe, प्रेमवतीर यही तो स्वभाव कांतर औदास्य लेशे है क्रोध भाव. What?
Svarupa Damodara replied, "It is the nature of a girl afflicted by love to become immediately angry upon finding neglect on the part of her lover."
What is? Again.
Svarupa Damodara replied, "It is the nature of a girl afflicted by love to become immediately angry upon finding neglect on the part of her lover.
So, what is the meaning? What?
Now she has noticed that her husband is ignoring her, is neglecting her. So
Oh, not coming here. Not coming.
He said
And
to her,
he has
"Going
neglected.
away."
He is not actually Sikh,
Only
as he told.
he's pretending.
He is pretending. And now he is playing with gops and gopis there.
She is suspicious.
And he is very happy. So he has neglected me and he has gone there. So this is the reason. If anyone has love to his husband, and husband has some love with others, other any new girl, then what it will be? If in India, they will take a bottle of kerosene oil or petrol, and they will. Only ash will be there. But not in, here is no problem. Husband may keep new 3, 4, 5, no one. They will also make new boyfriend. No harm. But India, very thing, very, what?
Bad problem.
Bad. They can die like this. But here, Kanter Audash relation. If anything, very little small negligence is there, and they will feel, then they will be so much angry. They can take poison, and they will die. Otherwise, they will be very angry. In Vrindavan, there are so many kinds of these moms, not only one, 1,000. Without reason, with reason, and reason so many things of man. And man will, when it will be? When it will be? When Rati, Sthai Rati will be. Sthai Rati, you know? Sthai Rati. And then as Sthai Rati, on then all Sattvic and Vyabhichari modes will come. And then, first, Uddipan and Alamban. Vibhav, Anubhav, Sattvic, Vyabhichari, and 33 kinds of Vyabhichari modes will come. And mixed together on Sthai Bhav. Sthai Bhav means any of the 5, not changing, permanent they will be. First will come Rati, and then after some time, it may be coming from Golok, Vrindavan, Ragatmik, any of them, it will come. And then it will be Sthai Bhav. And then Sthai Bhav will turn into Prem. What is the nature of Prem? There may be so many things that our love and affection can break away. So there may be reason. What is English? No, I'm telling that
There may be cause for them not to be disputed.
there may be very high class of cause or reason to break love. But instead of it, it will go on. Increase so much, lakhs times. Then it is praying. Not like that. Oh, some quarrel and divorce. Not like that. Because there is no self-gain there. Only to please Krishna, and Krishna wants to please his gopis. So if any reason comes, then prem will increase so high. And then prem sneha. Sneha means seeing Krishna. Oh, heart will be melted. Tears, full of tears always. Sneha. And there are also of 2 kinds. Grita Sneha and Madhu Sneha. Oh, so many divisions. Srimati Radhika is Madhu Sneha. And Chandrauri and others of Grita Sneha. The meaning essence that Krishna is mine, then it is Madhusneha. I am of Krishna, then Ghritasneha of Chandravali. And then it will be Pranay. What is Pranay? That in shadow or in mirror, nothing to shame. We can be naked on mirror, because this is my reflection, our reflection. We can naked meshes and take bath, no harm. But if anyone is there, another person, then we will be ashamed. So when these kinds of faith and so much pranay comes, sneh goes in increasing in so much a degree that with Krishna, that one soul, two bodies only, like mirrors, then it is called pranay. And then man will come. Sometimes first come man and then pranay. But this is process, that first will come pranay, so much. And then will come man. When man will come, that Krishna must come. And he will pacify me. He is bound to come. And if this faith is there, a strong faith, then a man can come. Otherwise man cannot come. Never it will come. Krishna must come. And knowing this, then man. Without reason, with reason, so many kinds. But in gopis, there are about 360 kinds of gopis. Modes. 1,000 and lakhs in one youth. Separate modes. These are all of Srimati Radhika. All the gopis are manifestation of Srimati Radhika. They please by the wish of Radhika, all gopis, but different in different. But Radhika is combination of all. Everything is Radhika. And one then, Srimati Lalita is Prakhara, some Dhira, some Adhira. He has described all these things here. So many things. So Damodar is explaining all these things. And Mahaprabhu tells, again more. I want to hear, And he is hearing all these things. Some gopis having this idea, I don't sleep. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, the mood of that Krishna is mine, they will weep. They will not protest. They will not abuse Krishna. Only weeping.
I am of Krishna.
I am of Krishna then. Then they will do like this. They cannot speak any harsh word to Krishna. But those who have this mood, that Krishna is mine, then what they will? They will be very angry. They will take their bow and arrows and shoot Krishna. Very cruel, being very cruel. And Krishna will be shooted. They will speak harsh words like arrows. So many things. Someone, those who are in middle, Madhya, when Krishna is coming, or not so much speaking, they can tell, oh, you can come. Oh, now you are so much tired. And they will give seat. And sometimes they will speak some harsh word, some words like taunting. Like taunting. Oh, you are now looking so beautiful. You are now like a Shankar Mahadev. With Neil Rohit. Like this, so many things. So, Caitanya Mahaprabhu is testing all these things. But he is telling, I've never heard like this. That Lakshmi came with his all parties, like to attack, being a commander-in-chief, and he began to broke away the chariots of Krishna and all these things. Oh, Srivas Pandita. Oh, he was clapping so much. Very clapping. And he was very happy that the associates of Lakshmi are chastising the associates of Vrindavan gopis. And they are imprisoning them and beating them and taking tax from them. Fine from them. Their beautiful ornaments taking, something other taking and beating them, punishing them. Then he was clapping and he was telling what? 203. श्रीवास हसिया कहे सुनो दामोदर हमार लक्ष्मी देखो संपत्ति विस्तार वृंदावने संपत्ति देखो पुष्प किशलय गिरी धातु सिखी उच्च गुंजा फलमय वृंदावन देखी बारे गेला जगन्नाथ सुनी लक्ष्य देवी मैंने हईल आशोयास एत संपत्ति छाड़ी केन गेला वृंदावन तबे हास्य करिते लक्ष्मी करिला भाजन साजन you should go all the
This time Srivas Thakur smiled and told Damodar Pandit, my dear sir, please hear. Just see how opulent my goddess of fortune is. As far as Vrindavan's opulence is concerned, it consists of a few flowers and twigs, some minerals from the hills, a few peacock feathers, and a plant known as gunja.
No, there is golden crown. Oh, fruit only made of dry bamboos now. And peacock feather here, nothing. And only pitambar. And only flowers garland there. Nothing there. Go on.
When Jagannath decided to see Vrindavan, he went there. And upon hearing this, the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi, experienced restlessness and jealousy. She wondered, why did Lord Jagannath give up so much opulence and go to Vrindavan? To make him a laughing stock, the goddess of fortune made arrangements for much decoration.
So any person, being an opulent, they can think like this. All are in the side of Lakshmi. But Svarupa Damodara, pure like Lalita. He knows all. And he's gone.
Then the maidservants of Lakshmi Devi said to the servants of Lord Jagannath, why did your Lord Jagannath abandon the great opulence of the goddess of fortune and, for the sake of a few leaves, fruits and flowers...
What are you reading here? The explanation by... this is translation by Swamiji?
Yes.
Oh, you should know. I am not telling all these things. I cannot. Only Swamiji is translating. I am only reading. So I am not guilty. If anyone will tell that Narayan Maharaj is Sahajiya and he is telling all these things, then my Shiksha Guru, oh, Swamiji must be more Sahajiya than he will be the Guru of Sahajiya. And I think that Krishna Das Goswami who has written, he will be the Guru Mahaguru of all Sahajiya. So no harm to be a Sahajiya. If my all Gurus are Sahajiya, I must be Sahajiya. And if those who are criticizing and being in the line of Mahaprabhu, then what they are? They are not in the line of our Guru's parampara, in the line of Rupa Raghunath, in the line of Svarupa Damodara. So anyone should tell anything, but we will be in the line of Svarupa Damodara. Very strongly, very strongly, knowing all this. They may tell anything. Why they are not distributing, why they are not doing this. No harm, they should tell. But we should be very boldly in the line of Rupa Raghunath and Svarupa Damodara. So, we are following Swamiji. Bhakti Vedanta, Swami your Prabhupada, I am following. Go on.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Then the maidservants of the goddess of fortune said to the servants of Lord Jagannath, "Why did your Lord Jagannath abandon the great opulence of the goddess of fortune, and for the sake of a few flowers, fruits, and leaves, go to the flower garden of Srimati Radharani? Your master is so expert at everything. Why does he do such things? Please bring your master before the goddess of fortune." In this way, all the maidservants of the goddess of fortune arrested the servants of Jagannath, bound them around the waist, and brought them before the goddess of fortune. When all the maidservants brought Lord Jagannath's servants before the lotus feet of the goddess of fortune, the Lord's servants were fined and forced to submit. All the maidservants began to beat the rat cart with sticks, and they treated the servants of Lord Jagannath almost like thieves. Finally, all of Lord Jagannath's servants submitted.
Here Jagannath servant associates of Mahaprabhu. You should think that. Not because those who were with Lakshmi Devi, also they were the servant of Jagannath. So you should see, like in the line of Mahaprabhu.
Finally, all of Lord Jagannath's servants submitted to the goddess of fortune with folded hands, assuring her that they would bring Lord Jagannath before her the very next day.
They promised. And then she took fine, punished them, and then she returned. But there was question of Srivas Pandita. She told to Svarupa Damodara, "Do you know that in Vrindavan, all the gopis, very poor life. There are no golden ornaments. Only they milk cows and they make butter, ghee and all these things. And they use all this. Not like Mathura and Dwarka. No big palaces. There are only carts on which they live and kunj there only. Only there everything like flowers, garland of flowers. Not garland of jewels. And Hera and Jawahar. Diamond like this. But why Krishna goes there? What is there? What is there? That Krishna goes there. Oh, there is love and affection. Natural. That is not in his love and affection controlled. And in the line of Vedas, controlling like Vedas are controlling. But here, no control. In Parikiya mode, they can serve Krishna. Oh, this is in Vrindavan, not in Mathura and Dwarka. Then Svarupa Damodara is telling, Srivasuna, Savadhana, all Srivas, you should be careful. And here, you don't know, don't remember, but Vrindavan Sampat Tumar nahi pade mone, you don't remember. Vrindavan. Vrindavane sahajik je sampad sindhu, Dwarka Vaikuntha sampattar ek bindu.
Svarupa Damodara then retorted, "My dear Srivas, please hear me with attention. You have forgotten the transcendental opulence of Vrindavan. The natural opulence of Vrindavan is just like an ocean. The opulence of Dwarka and Vaikuntha is not even compared to a drop of it."
What? What he told?
It says that opulence of Dwarka or Mathura is not, or Vaikuntha is not even like a drop of opulence of Vrindavan.
How? One flower there, they can give lakhs and lakhs diamond and all the opulence.
What is desire?
But they don't want. Only for garlanding, decoration. And that ankle bells,
Made from Chintamani.
Chintamani. No use of Chintamani there. Only the gopis take it in their
Ankle bell.
ankle bell at the time of dancing only use. Not taking anything. If you are so much wealthy, so many buildings, so much wealth, but you have no love and affection there. And anywhere, nothing is there, nothing, but love and affection is there. What stage you will prefer? Where to be? Where to be? Heaven power, no harm, no problem. Only love and affection is there. So Vrindavan is a place of highest class of love and affection. So Krishna is Supreme Personality. He wants to taste supreme love and affection. He is not satisfied with any lower class of love. This is the thing. Now it is 8. So Svarupa Damodara is telling, and Mahaprabhu telling, oh, more, I want to hear, So everything, all very secret thing from Ujjalinmani, he has quoted. All these slokas, so many slokas. Madhya, Pragalbha, Dhira, Adhira, Mugdha, Pragalbha, so many things. What is very high. So we should try to be at least in Madhyam and then try to. But this is all aim and object of anyone who is in the line of Mahaprabhu. Go, Brahma.
Haribol Gurudev. I can't understand how they could have quoted Ujjvala Nilamani. How could Svarupa Damodara and Lord Chaitanya, because they came, Rupa Goswami followed them. So how are they quoting Ujjvala Nilamani?
Oh.
Svarupa
Krishna
Damodara.
Das Kaviraj Goswami has told, actually it comes from Svarupa Damodara. Rupa Goswami is disciple of Dam. Rupa Goswami is follower of Svarupa Damodara. He has sprinkled his mercy to Rupa. So really these slokas were in the heart of Svarupa Damodara. And then came to
Rupa.
so no harm. We can reconcile like this.
Also, generally we think of Lakshmi in Vaikuntha, but Jagannath Puri is Dwarka, so why is Krishna's consort called Lakshmi?
Because all the Rukmini Saptabhama, Vaikuntha Tapisodaratmat Bare, Dwaravati Japriya, Srisate Nindi Pat Mahishi, all the Rukmini Saptabhama, more than Lakshmi. So he's taken only one Lakshmi here from Dwarka. And Bimala Devi represents all the Dwarka queens. So he's telling that.
This is Bhima, who is so angry, more angry than Satyabhama.
Huh?
This Lakshmi, who is more angry even than Satyabhama, more man than Satyabhama, that's Bhima.
Yes, but Satyabhama was somewhat like this, but not so much. Because Satyabhama is not having so much honor for so much high class of opulence. Because she was very dear and near to Krishna, and he was manifestation of Radhika. Rukmini manifestation of a Chandravali. So there are so many reasons and so many thoughts, so many things.
You said that when Jagannath is going to Gundicha temple, he's bringing Baladeva and Subhadra and you mentioned that Baladeva, because in this way Lakshmi Devi, she cannot suspect him to enjoy.
That she will go to gopis and enjoy gopis.
But Balaram, he also had Rasalila in Vrindavan.
He is residing, but Krishna never took him in any kunj where Radhika was and Gopi was playing. He may go, in the shape of Anangamanjari. But he cannot go directly. If Baladeva Prabhu goes, if Nityananda Prabhu even, he cannot touch Mahaprabhu when he is in the mood of Radhika. He will not. He is falling down on earth. But Nityananda Prabhu is
from a distance.
So how Nityananda Prabhu, like Baladeva Prabhu, will go to Kunjas? He will never go. He can go to cowherd and strictly Krishna will take Madhumangal or Subal with him and he will go to Radha. Not Baladeva Prabhu. Not Siddham, the brother of? Not Shakha. Not Priya Shakha. Not Pran Shakha. Only Priya Narma Shakha, in them so little. Only for messenger.
So Gurudev, what kind of expansion is Subhadra? All the female expansions of
She is also Lakshmi, expansion of Srimati Radhika. But there she playing the role of sister. But actually she is Maha Lakshmi there. Having so much opulence, serving Krishna, that she came in the womb of Devaki or Devaki. After Krishna. So she is playing role of Mahalakshmi. What? What question?
When they were listening to the
Rohini Devi.
Rohini Devi, then they would draw their arms melted of Krishna, Baladeva and Subhadra. So there was no Sudarshan chakra present there in that.
Oh, Sudarshan chakra, always Sudarshan. The vision of Krishna is called Sudarshan. So Krishna, he was always with Krishna. He is always with Krishna. The vision of Krishna is called Sudarshan. If he will merciful and he will give the vision mercifully, then Sudarshan will come. Otherwise you will see Krishna like ordinary boy or anything else. Krishna Das, Kabiraj is here. Yes, sir. Go on.